Today we're going to answer a question that appears in thousands of school assignments. What is a star? We'll explain it clearly, based on science, and in a simple way so that anyone can understand it. This is Quasar Untamed. Let's get started. A star is a huge sphere of extremely hot gas. It is made mainly of hydrogen and helium. Unlike planets, a star produces its own light and its own heat. Planets do not have their own light. How do stars produce their own light? Inside them, nuclear fusion reactions take place, processes in which hydrogen combines to form helium and releases large amounts of energy. That energy is what makes a star shine like a giant beacon in the cosmos. It may seem strange that stars contain so much hydrogen, but there is a reason for this. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe since the Big Bang. In the first minutes of the universe, matter organized itself mainly into two elements: hydrogen, which represents around 75%, and helium, which represents about 25%. The rest of the elements were less than 1%. Those elements spread throughout the cosmos and, over time, they accumulated into enormous clouds of hydrogen that would later give birth to the first stars. Stars do not appear out of nowhere. They are born inside large clouds of gas and cosmic dust called nebulae. Gravity begins pulling the gas of these clouds toward a specific point. The gas compresses, the temperature rises, and a protostar forms, a kind of baby star. When the temperature and pressure at the center reach high enough levels, nuclear fusion begins. At that moment, the star switches on and officially begins its life. Not all stars are the same. They are classified according to their size, color, temperature, and mass. Some common types are red dwarfs, the smallest and coolest. They live for a very long time. Medium stars, yellow and stable like the sun. Blue giants, very hot, large and bright, but short-lived. Red supergiants, huge stars in the last stage of their lives. The color of a star tells us its temperature. Blue, the hottest. Red, the coolest. A star shines for billions of years because it is in constant equilibrium between two forces: gravity, which tries to compress it inward, the energy generated by fusion, which pushes the gas outward. As long as these two forces remain balanced, the star stays stable. But nuclear fusion consumes hydrogen, and that hydrogen is not infinite. When the hydrogen in the core runs out, the star begins to change. When the hydrogen in the core is depleted, the star becomes unstable, and its fate depends mainly on its mass. Diamonds, small or medium stars. First, they expand and become red giants. Then they expel their outer layers and expose their hot core, a white dwarf. A white dwarf no longer performs nuclear fusion. It simply cools down, slowly, over billions of years, until it becomes a black dwarf, a cold, dark object. But this is only a theoretical concept. No white dwarf has lived long enough to become a black dwarf because the universe is still too young. Diamonds, large stars, the most massive ones end their lives in a supernova, a gigantic explosion. These stars can leave behind a neutron star or a black hole. In these explosions, many of the heavy elements in the universe are created, including iron, gold, and other metals. Additionally, throughout the entire life and death process of a star, Important elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron are produced. Many of the elements that make up our planet and our bodies come from stars that died millions of years ago. Around many stars, planetary systems form. When a star is born, there is always leftover gas and dust around it. Over time, that material clumps together and forms planets and their moons, asteroids, comets, and other celestial bodies. Our own solar system is an example. The sun at the center, and the planets orbiting around it thanks to its gravity. Without stars, there would be no planets, and without planets, life would hardly exist. In summary, a star is a large sphere of hot gas that produces light and energy thanks to nuclear fusion. It is born in a nebula, evolves over millions or billions of years, and its death creates essential elements for life. Stars not only illuminate the universe, they also make the existence of planetary systems like ours possible. The elements that form the planets and the elements that form you were created inside stars that no longer exist. Literally, we are stardust. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more cosmic content.